Yeah, both of them are recording
Both
now?
of them.
All right. Today we're going to be diagnosing and repairing a steering shaft on this 2009 Toyota Tacoma.
It's not a school presentation.
So it might feel like the wheel's kind of fighting you the whole time. It might almost seem like the power steering pump is going bad. Redo that. Your turn. And then there's points where, like right here, it's very loose, so it's very easy to turn. Right here, very stiff. So I don't know where I was going with that. We don't need to go high, just so the tires on the ground. That's good. Some settling may occur. So as it's spinning, both of these are moving at the same time, but one is doing more movement than the other at any one point in time. Really bad at explaining. So one of the first things you're going to want to do is use some sort of penetrating oil on this. You can use some WD-40. I recommend Marvel Mister Oil, which I preloaded into the snipeable container. We're going to want to spray that right on the bolts that we're going to be taking out. Brandon, watch your eyes down there. Spray right on the bolts and where the shaft needs to come out. Right down there.
So this is your steering shaft, except this one is in your truck right now. That was dumb. So you might have to squirt upwards and I'll record downwards. If I like step on this, is the car gonna fall over? Oh, I might fall over.
Do you need me to squirt it from underneath?
I think so, unless you want to squirt it from above. Unless you want to get that eagle eye squirt.
Here.
Oh, there we go. Great shot. What the heck am I spraying?
Not where I already sprayed it, jackass.
Oh, I'm recording. What am I spraying?
Where it goes into the rack and pinion.
Oh, the dang U-joint one?
Down there.
Oh, why the heck am I up here?
This is the new steering shaft. Ugh, it's all covered in grease. We're gonna take our 12mm socket with our 6-inch extension, and we're gonna fish it up over the axle and onto the bolt on the lower portion of the steering shaft. Then we're gonna somehow get our ratchet in here, and we're going to break loose that bolt. Cut to me breaking loose the bolt. For fuck's sake. And loosen up the top bolt. Fire is hot. I'm gonna get some bloody knuckles today, I can feel it. The party has arrived in the form of my wife.
Oh, stick between two jackets. Thread the needle. We're coming back. Oh, I'm stuck this way too.
So we've got to be careful at this point, because if we just pop the shaft out of there without keeping the steering wheel in the same spot, the splines are not going to line up directly. So we're using this small pry bar to spread open this channel right here so that we can slide this locking mechanism up onto the upper shaft and away from the lower shaft.
Getting the actual steering shaft attached from the steering column is going to be a huge pain in the butt.
Agreed.
But it's almost in.
Yes, confirmed.
There we go. After a long and painful and long process, it is finally out.
Fuck you. We can rotate this and it moves freely in every direction. Whereas the old one may move freely here, but will not pivot on the other axis. It is kibosh. It's very tough to move.
Unless you hit it with some mystery oil. And it's still garbage.
Freeze it right up.
But it's a little bit better.
Actually, you did get a lot better.
Sponsor us!
So we're gonna reinstall the new shaft now and try to index it exactly where the old one was. Can you even see what's going on?
Not at all.
We want to get it into the same alignment that it was on before, and if it is, then it should pretty much slide into place like that, because the rust ridge at the opening will be in the exact same location. Now we're going to grab the shaft and see if it lines up with the top one. It's too long. Spot on. What do you think?
Pull it up and put it in there.
Well, looking at
the bolt, we're good.
Yeah, the alignment of the bolt hole. That's
You're
good. I don't know how to explain this. I had to take the pry bar and put it on the upper part of the shaft, and then put the lower part here, and then so that as I pried it, it popped it into place. That's the best way to say that. Fucking piece of shit, dude.
So essentially the way you do this is you bring it to a mechanic.
You pay them a lot of money, because however much you pay them, it's worth more than that.
And that's the correct way to change a drive shaft.
Steering shaft.
Steering shaft. That's the correct way to buy a new car.
So we've got the steering shaft lined up now. We're just going to make sure that the bolt actually goes through. That will tell us that it's in the right position. It has to be in and caught and threading into place. We should be good. We're going to put the bottom bolt in, put this upper bolt in, tighten everything down. Go ahead and turn the wheel.
Turning the wheel.
A little back. Right there. Good. Great even. We're gonna get that bolt caught. Should line right up, hopefully. Yep, went right in place. All right, shut the camera off and I'll swear at this for a little bit. All right, we're gonna have to turn the wheel back a little bit now so that we can get access to the top bolts, now that we have the bottom one all tightened down. Those are decently long bolts. It's in. It's done. I'm gonna go eat some food now.
All right, we're gonna go drive it now. See how she handles.
She's pretty good. She's pretty good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nice and smooth. If we just pop the shaft out of there without keeping the steering wheel in the same spot, the spawns are not going to line up. We're just off. One tooth. Just